So last night we saw something that I'm not surprised to see at all. I think a lot of people are. And it is something that I have absolutely been calling for a while. And I've been calling it for a while that Iowa aren't very good. I think a lot of people are kind of overly, when they're talking about Iowa, they're like talking about it in a way being like, oh no, even if like, obviously if they're not being unbelievably high in Iowa, they're still saying, oh no, you know, they're still like a really good team. They still could make the Elite Eight. And I fucking thought they were going to make the Elite Eight. I was stupid enough to think they were going to make the Elite Eight. And if you guys were on the same page, subscribe. We are trying to gain 1 subscriber in the last 2 days. Apologies for yesterday. We did only upload 2 videos yesterday. I went out not even last night, like during the day, and came back and was just vomiting. Everyone that went out in my group was vomiting, so I'm guessing some sort of food poisoning. But Iowa played FDU in a game where Iowa were expected to win. But if you look at this game right here, Iowa, like, I get it. Iowa hit 1 3-pointer. They shot 13. Like, you cannot win in 2026 shooting 13 3-pointers. You can't. Especially when the only player that can do anything on this team right now is Ava Hayden. 29 points of 58 for Ava Hayden. Not only that, Iowa couldn't shoot free throws. Iowa went 1 of 9 from free throw line to end the game. They shot 20 of 48 from the free throw line. Like, this is a team where, I kid you not, it is the ball gets down to Ava Hayden, and Ava Hayden scores most of the time, or they've got nothing. And they've got nothing. Chit Chat, bad game, but I'm not gonna knock Chit Chat. But I Kylie Fearbach can't play offense. Good defender, can't play offense. Stokey, I think Stokey projects to be a pro because of the little things that she does, but it's like, how do you have your best scoring season as a sophomore in college? Like, you should project it to be a top pick, one of the top picks in this year's draft as a sophomore. And I'm like, I don't think it's the players. I just hate the way they play basketball. Like, I'm watching them and I'm like, okay, all Iowa need to do is chit chat, go run the pick and roll with Ava Hayden. But they'll be in a position, they'll have the ball in the wing. Ava Hayden will be 5 feet away from chit chat. And instead of running the pick and roll, they'll dribble the ball to the halfway line, to the freaking logo. They will go into a horn set, and one post player will lift up, and they will pass the ball to that one post player, and they will force feed the ball to Ava Hayden. Or Ava Hayden will be there, and the ball will be force fed to Hannah Stokey. It is the definition of puke ball. It is the worst basketball ever, and the worst part is I actually kind of think these players are good. The one positive thing is that McKenna Wilichko is coming in next year. McKenna Wilichko is coming in next year. That is a huge positive. Why? Because McKenna Wilichko has range up to the long 2, can probably hit the 3 a little bit, is a legit small ball 4, and Ava Hayden is still there. Because Ava Hayden was robbed of an All-American spot. Like, this is the best big that Iowa has seen since Meg Gustafson. And yes, I'm including Monica Zanano in that conversation. As exceptional as Monica was, she's no Ava Hayden. I want to make that clear. She is no Ava Hayden. That being said, we've now got a situation here where Iowa are coming into round 2, coming off the back of a game in Iowa, by the way, in Carver Arena. In Carver Arena. They're now playing in round 2 where, like, they were expected to win yesterday by 40. They were nearly the first 1 seed to ever lose. Like, this was a tie game in the 4th quarter. They're playing freaking Virginia. They should win this game. They should win it. Who did Virginia beat? Did they win as a lower seed? They beat Georgia. So, they beat them well. This is not going to be an easy game. This is a game that I would have thought, oh yeah, easy dub. Easy dub. But like Fairleigh Dickinson, all they did was just shoot a lot of threes. Like, all you have to do to stay with Iowa is make the entry pass hard and shoot a lot of threes. Like, it's really simple. The tactic to beat this Iowa, and there's a reason why Iowa can't beat any good teams. And by good teams, I mean teams they are better, teams they are worse than. They've been murdered by UCLA. They've been murdered by UConn. Like, if they, TCU, Olivia Miles is looking like the best fucking player in college so far in this tournament. Like, what Olivia Miles is doing right now is like, okay, shit, she might be pushing. Like, if TCU go and make the Elite Eight, they don't even need to make the Final Four. Let's just say they make the Elite Eight, because I think they're in South Carolina's side. And Olivia Miles goes out and has 12 assists and 9 boards against South Carolina. She could fucking go, like, she's not going to go number 1, it's Dallas. But Dallas could trade down. If she ends up cementing herself as the number 1 pick, let's just say, I don't know, UConn have a shock loss to South Carolina and AZ has a bad game, and it just seems like it's going to be, because I was too much of a risk in this. You know what? I might go number 1. And if they might trade down if Olivia Miles is doing so well. That being said, like, TCU are not going to be easy. And I just assumed Iowa were going to get to TCU. Like, that was the thing. I just assumed Iowa were going to get to TCU. But, like, they played a not very good Fairleigh Dickinson team. And they were this close to being the first 1 seed to ever lose. Ava Hayden scoring, like, I'm not joking here. Look, this is the play-by-play. Ava Hayden has saved their ass so many times. So many times. Let's look in the fourth quarter here. In the play-by-plays. Where are we right now? We're at the second quarter. So if you look at the play-by-plays, again, they dropped 58 points in a game. You're seeing a lot of Ava Hayden's face there, yeah. So you're looking in the fourth quarter, 9-18, Stokey hits a free throw. To give them 2 free throws to give them a 4-point lead. Ava Hayden gives them a 6-point lead. Ava Hayden gives them a 7-point lead. They hit a 3-pointer to make it a 4-point game. Hannah Stokey hits 2 free throws. Then Ava Hayden. They hit a 3-pointer to make it a 3-point game. They make it a 1-point game with 6 minutes to go. Then it's Ava Hayden. Ava Hayden. They then hit a 3-pointer to make it a 2-point game. Ava Hayden. They hit a 3-pointer to make it a 6-point game. Oh, great. Hannah Stokey makes a free throw. Nobody does anything for a while. Kylie Feuerbach scores a free throw. They miss, how many free throws in a row did they miss? They miss what? Stokey misses 2 in a row. Stokey makes 1. Stokey misses 2 in a row. Stremlo misses 2 in a row. Feuerbach makes a free throw. Stokey then misses 2 in a row. Chit Chat finally makes a fucking free throw. Like, it is frustrating. And look, one thing I will never question when it comes to Jan Jensen and this team is their effort. It is there. It is always there. And that's always, you always like to see that when you're looking at a team, when you're watching a team. And you're kind of hoping a team wins. You're liking to see effort. But like, as somebody who enjoys watching good basketball, this is like watching somebody throw up on a basketball court. Like, how does a team that takes no risks turn the ball over 14 times? Like, they don't take any risks. Like, all you have to be, like, all of these really bad teams, all they have to do is shoot a lot of 3-pointers and just deny Ava Hayden. And you actually could beat Iowa. And I said this even through the season. I'm like, it is the blueprint to beat Iowa is so obvious that a bad team could beat them in the tournament. And I'm like, because Iowa, and people are like, oh, in the tournament, Iowa aren't going to do the same thing. It's like, man, all they do is run fucking high lows. All they do is run high lows. They spend 15 seconds trying to get the ball into Ava Hayden in whatever way they can. And if they can't get the ball into Ava Hayden, it's like, oh, well, we're just not going to score this possession. I'm like, at least Iowa State had Addie Brown if they couldn't get it to Audie Crooks. And albeit they lost too. But they had a much, much tougher matchup. Like, I'm just saying, like, they were like, to act like Iowa State or Iowa would have won had they played. The matchup Iowa State did is wrong as well. That being said, look, maybe this is a one-off. Maybe this is the wake-up call they need. But, oh man, if I'm an Iowa fan, I would be very, very worried. But anyway, I'll see you guys.